Well, attorneys tend to receive not a lot of encouragement at work. Instead, they may receive a lot of criticism or just not generally the nicest treatment from clients, judges, superiors, and others. And without that encouragement, a lot of them may believe they're doing something wrong, but more likely than not, they can become depressed, withdrawn, angry, and just generally kind of unhappy because they don't feel appreciated for anything that they're doing. And when they come home, many of them are working so hard that they really don't have any energy. And so because they don't have any energy, their spouse may criticize them. They're not doing more for the family, and that may just kind of create a whole cycle of attorneys not feeling good about themselves. And then to feel good, a lot of those times attorneys will, out of a sense of confusion, engage in self-destructive behaviors, anything that can make them feel good, including affairs, substance abuse, and other types of behaviors, overeating, things that really don't benefit them. In order to be happy and successful in your career and life, you really need to surround yourself with people who encourage you and will bring out the best in you. And that's really one of the most important things. If you don't receive encouragement, then you're going to become depressed, a lot of cases, and you're going to feel stuck. And when people are stuck, a lot of times they feel like there's nothing that they can do. They may feel stuck because they have, the attorney, for example, may feel stuck because they have student loans or car payments, mortgages, and children, and there's not another profession or another place they can work that's going to pay as much money. And they may feel like they need to keep working in an unsupportive environment to meet these obligations. A lot of attorneys feel trapped because they care so much about what other people think about them. The average attorney is from a middle-class background, and middle-class people tend to be very concerned about what people think of them, and they want to get the best grades and get into the best schools and so forth. And young attorneys especially are very aware of the prestige that comes in working in a certain type of law firm, a certain type of legal market, like a large legal market, a certain practice area, and so forth. And so they'd almost rather be unhappy and unappreciated than look unsuccessful or less successful in the eyes of others. If you're afraid of what other people think of you, then the chances are that a lot of your concern is you don't want to have who you are or who you fear you are reflected back to you by others. And that's one of the reasons that some people are so afraid of changing and doing things. So often, a lot of times people don't take action in our work life because we just don't want to have an aspect of ourselves seen and talked about by others. If someone's in a situation where they're not appreciated and encouraged, they're not thriving, and they're finding themselves held back and feeling stuck, then they just need to change their situation. Every one of us is responsible for what happens in our lives, and we have the ability to change things that aren't working for us. So if you work in an environment where you don't feel supported, you need to consider leaving and finding a better environment that will support you. In order to be happy, the most important thing you can do is put yourselves with people and environments that encourage you and don't push you down.